Hello everyone, it's Kirip. It's maybe my first video in English to speak with you about Adestar. This video is going to speak about mostly the cargo and how to sort your cargo in the quicker way and the more effective one. But first I have to present you my system. So my system is a 12 warp play system. What is the most you can do? With a center hub that is on the south on my system in D7. I got the system that is split in 4 areas, the one in top left, the second one on top right, the third on right, and the last one on the left. All of my planets are linked to the main hub that is the Eloisia. And all resources will move to this hub in the way to be sorted and then split it into different areas. How it works? Basically, you see that all my planets get named that that use number. These numbers are not put per area, so you can see that on the top left you get planet 5 and planet 3. And on the right you get planet 4 and planet 6. So it's not located by area but by number of cargo to carry together. I sort my cargo as said in different planets. I use this planet for the cargo name 1, this planet for the cargo name 2, this planet for cargo 6, this for 5, this for 3, and this for 4. What is important to notice is that on these planets that are on the same warp lane, you get the same, almost the same number of cargo. So here is 1 and 2. So when I will put all the cargo into my transport, the transport will go on the first planet, drop the cargo 1, and then continue his route to the second one and drop the cargo 2. In the on the right, I will join this planet with all the cargo 6 and 5, and then when I will have deposited cargo 6, I will move and deposit the cargo 5. On the left, in the same end, I will deposit the cargo 3 and then the cargo 4. So I think that to optimize your cargo, you have to make this kind of thing, that when you got 2 planets that are linked for warp plane and that there is no planet after them, you can use both of these planets to deposit your cargo. You need around 5 to 6 planets to deposit your cargo when it's sorted. Is the first thing to understand, because you will see with this tactic and with the number, with the name I put to my planet, that it's really easy to understand how it works if you have the tips to understand how it works. About the clock, I know that Light call it the AP clock, but for me just the clock. You have to use your exchange station around your hub in the way to have an easy way to deposit them with the bonus. You can see that all my hub and planet that are not linked to my hub are really close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And this transport will move around and put all the cargo with the max bonuses. One last thing that is important is that when you see your cargo, whatever you name your exchange station, they will be in the top. It's a bit sad because it's not helping us to sort the cargo. And then, as I said you that I want all the cargo that are not linked together in one transport, I have to name the planets that are not linked with the bigger number. With the bigger number, my 2 planets that are not linked will be sorted on the top on the screen there with the station exchange. And then I will be able to put them in one cargo in the way to sort them and split them from the other cargo. So now you have to know that I work with 9 cargo, 2 miners, and all of battleship. Today I got an extra miner because I destroyed my White Star ship for the event. But the miner won't change anything for the video as you're not carrying any cargo with them. I'm just putting them away to not have them in my leg while showing you everything about this cargo. So we begin with the cargo on the around my artifact area, as is often the case. I got the temporal accelerator level 10 that I will use, as you will see. So let's begin. Just before you see that I get 60 cargo area, and I know that how many cargo I need to empty my planet. So let's send the cargo where they have to be. I'm on Steam, so I'm not really fan of that, but it's what we have to do today. So you see it's automatic. I don't have to really think where the cargo are going because I know where I need them. One cargo is enough to empty the 2 areas that are there. It will not be enough around. It will be enough to empty this planet and for these 2 planets. So now my cargo are on the way. I can open my time modulator. The right area, there is no planet to sort, so I just get everything from there and put it on my hub. Okay, so we make a small pause, a small stop now. So I'm closing my times to explain you what just happened. So you've seen that I put my 9 transports around my system in a way to empty it in the better rate to put all the cargo on this planet, the one I choose to be my hub. So one cargo has been in this planet and take all the cargo of this planet and put that on this planet. When it arrives, it deposits everything and then it charges everything except cargo 2 and cargo 1. Because as I said you, I use these 2 planets to sort cargo 1 and cargo 2. In the same end, a cargo was there. He moved over there, he deposits everything, and then he takes everything except cargo 6 and cargo 5. Because cargo 6 and 5 will go on this planet. For the 3 planets on the right, as I said, I don't use any hub around. So I just have to take everything I can to put it on my hub. This planet on my hub, this 3 one on my hub, and everything around is in my hub. So you can see that I have used around 1 minute on my time modulator from starts. And for that, all my system except this planet, except this one, all the resources are now on my hub. I just have this planet that is not yet sorted, but all the other cargo are on the good area to be sorted. So let's have a look now on how to sort a planet. The first thing to do when you sort the planet is to close your time modulator, because it's the longer work is to deal with this cargo, to organize them in the best end. And for that, you don't need the modulator on. The first cargo is the one you use for the top resources. So I get all the resources that are there. You can see that I use something special. The short planet, the one I want top, the bigger number, as I explained you a few minutes ago, I put really short name, 4 character and 4 character and 1 number. Why? Is because when you see the, I made a mistake. When you see the cargo, I will show you. The right is bigger when there is less character, so it's easier to sort them. You see them in an easier way. So let's be back on my cargo. So the first one is the one that you use to put the cargo that are not linked. The second one is to use with the cargo that are with the bigger number. You see it's full. But anyway, I take all the cargo I can, but just the 6 and 5. And I put away everything I can. I get 6 and 5. The third one is for cargo 4 and 3. So I'm loading everything I can in 4 and 3. So the cargo I'm now taking are on the top. So the cargo that were into the cargo that I was unable to put them on the planet, they are on the back. So now there is just 4 and 3 cargos there. I made a few mistakes, so I'm taking them again. And two solutions now. I continue and I put all cargo on 1 and 2, or I go again on the first cargo. Why to not continue? It's because the cargo that I got in top now, they will not help me they will make me lose time. So it's easier to begin again, take them, empty the cargo. The one is clear. The second one, there is still resources that are not designed for him. So I put the resources on top into this one. There is no resource 6 or 5. So I consider this cargo is clean. The third one is the cargo 4 and 3. It's now clean. So I'm able now to take all the resources because it's no warplane cargo, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1. So all these 2, 1, I get them. You see that my cargo is full. On the top, it's the resources that you just put in. And below is the resources that were into the cargo and that you were unable to put into the planet. So I got resource 2 and 1, so we go again. On the first ship, all resources, it's clean with just no warplane resources. On the second ship, remember, it's clear with just 6 and 5, so I put everything 6 and 5 in. I'm on the third ship, it's clean with just 4 and 3, so I put all 4 and 3. And now it begins, this ship is full. So it's moving on the planet 4 and 3. I continue with ship 1 and 2. That is clean with just 1 and 2. It's not full, so I continue. These 4 ships are not yet sorted. So the first ship that were occupied was 4 and 3, so I have to make a new ship 4 and 3. Now I can begin again on the first ship in the way to clean it. So second, 6 and 5, still 6 and 5. And still 1 and 2. This ship is full as well, so it's moving into the planet 1 and 2. For this ship, I'm clicking there to put all the resources. And why? It's because it put all the first resources, the 4. And as you put 4 entry and 4 entry not in the same end, they are not sorted in, easily. So you will have to manually check if there is resources 4 that try to hide into your cargo. I totally missed because it's the 3 that needs to stay there. So no more cargo 3. They're hiding there. So the cargo 3 out. Now I'm moving on this planet, and you remember this the last planet that is not yet sorted. On the top, my cargo 1 and 2 is arrived. So I'm deposit everything 1 and 2. And I'm bringing back to my hub because bringing empty ship to your hub is the key to make a fast cargo. So now, what have we there? We get the not sorted cargo is full. So I will not let him on the planet to have an easier view about how it works. I have the cargo 5 and 6 that is full too. No, not yet full, it's still 3 slots. So remember, we still have cargo that are not sorted. So we will empty them. This one can't be empty. And so we're looking there to sort the 5 and 6. So 5 and 6 is full, so we put it into the planet. There is an issue there. There is a resources that should not be there. 5 and 6, 5 and 6, 5 and 6. It's where you see that it's sucking on Steam because I don't see anything. Ah, I think it's maybe good now. Still not. So I have 5 and 6, 5 and 6. Okay, I got it. So the resources 4 are now deposited on the planet. I'm bringing everything that is not 4. So now all my planets are sorted. Everything is around my hub. I just have to sort my hub. If I'm lazy, I can just send my drone now. I just have 1 planet with my drone, and I have to deposit resources 1 per transport. And just the hub will work. But it's better to continue and to sort the cargo totally. So the cargo with 5 and 6 is arriving. I put all the resources in, and I'm bringing back on the main planets. So we got the it's a 1 and 2. No, it's not yet sorted. So I need to sort the cargo with the all not resources. All not warplane. So I take them. It will be easier. I just send 5 and 6, so I assume there is no more 5 and 6 cargo. And now I'm looking what I have. So it's a 2 and 1 that is not yet good sorted. So it's a 2 and 1. This one is 3 and 4. Just 3 and 4. It's full again, so let's go. This was not sorted. This one is not sorted. This one is not sorted. This one is no warplane cargo. 6 and 5. Not sorted. I need a 4 and 3, as we have noticed. I just send him to 4 and 3 planets. I may use a 1 and 2 again. The thing that is button there is to know where the cargo you want. Now it's just 1 and 2, so I can directly manage a new cargo 1 and 2 and send him on the planet 1 and 2. The cargo 4 and 3 is on the planet that is sorting the 3 cargo. You see it's a mistake there. There is 4 and then there is not sorted cargo. Anyway, we deposit the cargo 3 and move to planet 4. Okay, the last transport that is not sorted. The 4 and 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, let's go. Now, a transport 6 and 5. Last transport for 6 and 5 on departure now. Last transport for departure 2 and 1. Departures now. Here you see that I'm taking the cargo 2 and deposit cargo 1 because the planet 2 is not this one. I'm just putting the... So all the cargo 2 are going to this planet. Here is just the cargo 1. On this planet it's just the cargo 6 and the 5 are going over there. I got a cargo that is hiding. Okay, cargo 1. Cargo 2 are now on the good planet. Cargo 3. I'm not even looking on the name of the planet, just the number interesting me. I don't know where are these planets 3, 4, 5, 6. I just have to think at start where I have to place them in the way to not deposit on them wrong cargo. But now that it has been made, I'm just working with a group of 2 planets. So what have we now on our planet? We get just the resources that are not sorted, that are all the upstation resources and the 2 planets that are around. I have to find a transport with the bonuses that I will use. And I know that my bonus is a 19 bonus, so I need at least 19 resources on a planet to making work. So you see that I get 23 on left, so I'm moving on it. I make a double circle in the way to not have to look. Now all the resources that are all these planets are on the planet, and the cargo is doing his job, taking them. Resources 4 are now on the planet. You see that I miss 1, and I just have to launch my drone, and the cargo is now sorted and finished. If you have questions, I would be pleased to answer you. I know that my English is far away to be perfect, but I think I'm still understandable. To make a small summary about the cargo. So let's be back on the key point on that. The key point is to name your planet with numbers. To use all the character you can for the planet, because more the character you use and more small it's written, and the size of the character will help you to see where the cargo. You always use the destination there and not the distance, because we don't care on the distance. And you try to organize your hub with, I named that in English 2 warplane in a row, but I don't know what is the correct name. But with this kind of configuration, with two planets that are finishing and coming from your hub. Why? Because on these two planets you will sort two cargo destination. On the top left for me it was 1 and 2, on the right it was 6 and 5, and on the left it was 4 and 3. The idea is to try to put as many cargo as you can on this planet. You see that this one is almost full. This one is almost full. This one is almost full, like this one. So I have had to really think about where to put the resources in the way to optimize the thing and put many resources on the same planet. If I could have put more resources on a planet, I would have do so, but it was useless. Stacking the resources is not the key to make good profits, but to put all the resources that go on one planet on one different planet, because the drone will pick up all the resources and pick them to the planet. So if you put many resources on planet, it's great, but you have to be sure that all the cargo that are designed to go on another planet are on this situation and not somewhere else. With 9 transports, if you have the luck to be able to get 9 transports, you will be able, as you have seen, to take all the resources from all your system into your hub in just one movement. It will just be one planet that won't be able to be clear at start, but in less than 1 minute you will pick up all your resources and put them on your center, and then you just have to sort the resources on your hub. How to sort your resources with their name, as said, resources 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 group of resources, 2 groups per cargo, meaning you need to make 3 cargo at start, cargo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to put all the resources, and as you get 9 cargo, you will have enough cargo to take the cargo, put the resources on the planet, and it's something that you can do really quickly. And in terms of income, it's the better you can use, because your cargo there is carrying all the resources with the 2 bonus that are active. You use the shipment, so it's using all the bonus that you can use on this cargo, and all the other cargo are designed for a perfect situation. So if we are looking now, where are the cargo? So the cargo 4, what are 4? It seems that I just have resources that have spawned, but you see that these 3 planets are my planet 4. Where are my planet 3? I got 2 planet 3. I get 2 planet 6. I get 2 planet 5. The planet 1 are just the one from the 2 moon. And finally, the planet 2 are the 1 moon and this planet. And that has been made in the way to have the good number of resources on the planet. If you try to name your planet and you see that you often have problem with too many resources of the planet, you may have to change the planet. So I hope I have been clear. I enjoy to practice my English, and see you soon for another video. Bye bye.